Welcome everyone back to Captain Voorhees' Cabinet Curiosities. As always, I'm your host Jason, and today I'm coming back at you with uh, a new "What's in the Box" video. What's in the Box is basically where I show you what kinds of cool crap that I've picked up, whether it's from Amazon, eBay, Kickstarter stuff, or gifts from family, friends, all that bunch of good stuff. I've been putting this off because yeah, this is supposed to drop. Well, not drop, but I was going to record it earlier in the month, but then I kept getting extra stuff come in or arrive later because again, December holiday month, so shipping and all that good stuff, things get kind of lost in the shuffle. But back at it now, and since this is after Christmas, show a few extra goodies along with it. I hope everyone enjoyed your holiday. Hope you spent it with family, friends, loved ones. Because again, it's very important this time of year. Tomorrow's not set in stone; anything can happen. So it's important to try to be as happy as you can. Be around again any loved ones that you have, and hug your loved ones. They'll be that you love them and all that bunch of good stuff. Because again, yeah, tomorrow's not promised. But anywho, we're going to go ahead and get into it. And I'm going to show off first some gifts that my lovely wife got me. First off is some Alice Cooper hot sauce. A few years ago, Julia actually surprised me. It was the year that Alice dropped them on the market, and she picked up the medium one for me at that time. No More Mr. Nice Guy. This is delicious. So yes, it's his medium one. It has some heat to it, but also has some great flavor, which I really enjoy. That's what I like with spicy stuff. I don't want just the heat for the heat. It has to have flavor, enhance the food, that kind of thing. But this year, she actually got me all three. And yeah, here we go, right, y'all. So yeah, No More Mr. Nice Guy is the medium. We got the mild, which is Welcome to My Nightmare. This even being mild actually has a little bit of kick to it as well, which normally your mild sauces, whether it's hot sauce or salsa or whatever, doesn't have a whole lot to it. But yeah, this has a little bit of kick too. So again, flavor to enhance the food. And then the hot sauce, Poison. This is Reaper chili. So yeah, this is actually my first time ever having Reaper chilies in anything, and yeah, once you put it in on your tongue, just whoo, it lights up right then. But again, it has the flavor, and yeah, you feel it. So yeah, very excited for this. Can't wait to try this out on some some food. We just dabble some on our fingers to try it out. But yeah, really like this, and yeah, I mean, look it up. If nothing else, again, I highly recommend No More Mr. Nice Guy. This is phenomenal, but all three are very good. Next up, we'll go ahead and do this. Well, I'll stand up here in a sec, but one of my newer favorite shows is the FX show What We Do in the Shadows, which is based on a movie that Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement they made a movie. It's basically vampires being stupid and trying to live in today's times while again being in their past selves or whatever. So Laszlo, one of the characters on there, I can't remember, I think it's season 2, where he has a battle with Jim the Vampire. He slighted Jim the Vampire way back years ago, and he's finally tracked him down to come collect. And Jim the Vampire is played by none other than the Jedi fucking master himself, Mark Hamill. one of my favorite episodes out of the series. But he goes on the lam and he becomes Jackie Daytona, a regular human bartender, and this is his shirt. So it's in the Sam Adams logo, and it feels good. And again, I love that. That's my favorite episode. It's great, and again, I love that. It's a play on the Sam Adams thing. And actually, this shirt, Julia got off of, I think it was TeePublic. This looks better than their official shirt, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. But hey, I'm not complaining. This is awesome. I've been wanting this for a while, and she tracked one down. And also, she got me a pen, a new enameled pen for my messenger bag. And obviously, you can tell this is, The Crow. Also, one of my favorite movies, definitely in my top 10. Nice enameled pen. And actually, came with a sticker also. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I got to find the place to put this on my messenger bag for all my nerd shit and whatnot. Then the last couple things I want to show off, some books, because again, you already know I'm a book lover. But also, my wife's really into books also. So another thing I've been bitching and moaning about for a while was tracking down this, Clive Barker's Books of Blood, volumes 4 through 6. I have volumes 1 through 3, and I was trying for a long time to find this. And of course, a year or two ago, Hulu did a series that's loosely based on these volumes. Volume 1, some of the notable stories from that are Rawhead Rex and Midnight Meat Train, which of course were made into movies. This one, one of the big books out of this is in book 5, and that's The Forbidden. The Forbidden is a story that Candyman is based off of. So again, she tracked this down somewhere and surprised me with it. So yeah, after I finish reading through my volume 1 of Fist of the North Star, I'm going to tackle this. So then I can finally finish this, the whole, all the volumes. And then also she got me something from my childhood. Again, all of us growing up, we always looked forward to, the Scholastic Book Fair every year in freaking middle school. You go and get your Lamborghini folder or, poster or whatever, cool little pencil cases, whatever. And for me, it was always Goosebumps. I used to have either the whole full run of, the first series, or at least I had almost all of them. Got older, you move out, whatever, parents have yard sale, get rid of all the stuff. It happens, whatever. But now I have, 3 nephews, and of course, my niece is probably too old for these. But yeah, having nostalgia, and Julia, surprised me with a bunch of these. So these are obviously the originals. Here's a few more. And then also, I'm not sure how many years ago. I know we saw them 2 or 3 years ago when we were, Christmas shopping for the younglings. But there's also some of these tins that also have a bunch of the original novels in them. So again, it's still the same original, covers and everything, just a little bit, more sturdy now. But that was also a wonderful surprise. Again, I love these growing up, and again, I would always, try to do well, because again, when we do well in school, my sister and I, our parents would, do little things to, reward us and encourage us to keep doing well. So again, I get my love for reading from my mom. So she would definitely, cultivate my reading at a young age. So yeah, I would always that time of year coming up, and oh hey, there's this and this one and whatever, and same thing with like Boxcar Children and some of the Hardy Boys and stuff. But Goosebumps was my jam, and actually Haunted Mask is one of my favorites, probably out of that initial first run. I remember I did a book report on this, and I actually drew the cover for my cover page on my book report, so that was really awesome. So after that, let's see. Well, we're going to keep with the books, but this is going back to wonderful tabletop RPGs. So I finally got from Paizo, of course, book 2 and book 3 of Outlaws of Alkenstar to complete the adventure path. So now that I have all 3 of the books, I actually got to start reading through them and then planning a campaign for my friends to play with. I'll game master and force myself to go through all these and come up with some cool shit to add to it or whatever. But looking forward to it. Again, this is basically Wild West type shit. So got outlaw, well, obviously outlaw since it's in the name, but do some Wyatt Earp shit and whatever. But also I got the hardcover complete Starfinder Dead Sons adventure path. So this came out hit myself in the face. This came out in November, I believe it was. This was the very first adventure path that Paizo put out for Starfinder, and Glass Cannon Podcast, they this was their only Starfinder campaign currently. They ran this adventure path, so very, very, very cool. It's your typical Star Wars, Star Trek, mysterious hunk of a super weapon shows up in Federation space, and you're charged with not only figuring out what it is, but where it came from, and trying to stop a cult from not only gaining that chunk, but the rest of the pieces to, basically destroy the world. So yeah, very cool. And if nothing else, yeah, definitely listen to Androids and Aliens on Glass Cannon, because it's great. That's what actually drew me to Glass Cannon. And now again, I'm going through I'm getting close to the end of your Giant Slayer adventure path. I'm on, I think, episode 263-ish, 264. So they're in book 6 now. And everybody say hello to Jonesy. Hey, Jonesy boy. Hey there. It's like, yeah, what's up? And then last, something I'm really excited about. I mean, I'm excited about all this, but this especially, I teased it again earlier in the month. My friend Pat actually introduced me to it. We were all hanging out together. Well, actually, Pat and Travis from my Cinephiles. I guess actually the first one that we had, they were on, and we all, were talking about horror movies and whatnot. But we also game and, do all kinds of stuff. A lot of us went to school together, that kind of thing. So we got together the week of Thanksgiving, hung out, and he introduced me, because Travis and him already played it, but he introduced me and a couple of our other friends to this right here, Dice Throne. So I have both season 1 and season 2. So this, and you can see all these characters on there. Woo. So this is basically, I call it Battle Yahtzee. It's Yahtzee meets Magic the Gathering. So in it, you choose a character. The seasons come with all 8 characters. So yeah, Dice Throne. and I'll put a link in the description to their site. Yeah, Dice Throne was made by Nate Chatelier. I'm going to butcher the names. Manny Tremblay. Actually, Manny did all the art for the characters and cards and stuff. They look great. And then also Gavin Brown. So they make up Roxley Games and came up with this. So yeah, you can get this directly from their website. Barnes and Noble also has like the character 2-pack, some of the character 2-packs, and they also have the Marvel Dice Throne, which is the same thing just with Marvel characters. Target also has that one as well, or again, you can buy it directly from them. Plus, on their website, they have card sleeves. There's actually an adventure game with this also, where basically it's a dungeon crawler, so you can play it cooperatively with people, or kind of a competitive thing. But in it, all you need is 2 characters to play it. So you can buy a 2-pack and then play, and that's all you ever need to play. Even Dice Throne Adventures. You just need you just need at least 2 characters, and you just go with it. But since you get, I bought the season, it comes with this awesome case with the box where you store everything. So there's all 8 of the characters, and yeah, each character has their own little board, so it's all it can be self-contained in here. So you can even use this as a dice thrower if you want. You have your character board. So this shows, your abilities and, like upgrades and enchantments. So again, it's Yahtzee meets Magic. So, here's all your things, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. If you roll, you have your straight or small straight, large straight, all that stuff, full house, same thing. And each one does a different thing. So basically, all you're doing is you're trying to get your opponent down to 0 life. You start with life, and you have combat points that you gain each turn and through other cards or whatever. And that's what fuels your card plays, upgrading your abilities and stuff. And of course, your ultimate right here. If you roll a Yahtzee, most of the time it does a shitload of damage. Plus, depending on your character, you can get some buffs and debuffs and all that kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's your board. Then also here's your sheet where some of the Barbarian only has 2 little abilities and with tokens and stuff. Some of the other ones have a lot more, and you can see on here. There's a FAQ about it, a little brief description, and it shows the complexity of each character. So, you got 1 through, was it 1 through 5? No, 1 through 6 on the difficulty. And here's try not to spill everything. Here's your tray. Again, everything is self-contained. So here's your deck. You got a little card that has your turn order, and then, shows little helpful things. There's your combat point tracker, and then of course your life meter. And then each character has their own special set of dice. Ooh. And they look awesome. They're all get different colors and have different symbols on them that represent each character and their little theme and whatnot. So I mean, like season 1, you have obviously the Barbarian, you got a Pyromancer. What else you got on here? You got the Shadow Thief, you got a Moon Elf, Monk, Paladin, Ninja, you got Treant. So it's hitting all kinds of fantasy characters. Or even real life characters, because in season 2, you got a tactician, so it's a military mind. He's dressed up kind of like M. Bison. You got a samurai, got a gunslinger, all kinds of stuff. And actually, the gunslinger is the first character I played, and then game 1, and then game 2 I played as a samurai, and then after that it was damn you, Pat, because immediately after, when I got home, I bought these. But again, with this, and if you just buy, you know, the 2-packs or whatever, you can also buy, you know, this by itself off their site. So, you know, again, there's your easy storage. So yeah, a lot of fun, and actually, Julia is kind of interested in. She's at least going to humor me playing 1 or 2 matches. She was kind of interested in it because, again, it's fairly simple. Oh, I didn't show off the deck, so we'll do that in some of the season 2. We'll do. Let's look at the Cursed Pirate. So basically, this is, you know, just a take on Pirates of the Caribbean, the movie, not the ride. So yeah, got you know, her ability. But yeah, you have you know, you have your deck right here, and again, the art is great on them. You have you know, main phase actions right there. Come on. Got stuff to do with your roll phase, so that's how you can manipulate dice rolls, whether it's yours or your opponent's. So, you know, you can help or hurt, you know, instance. And then also, let's see, come on. You have, okay, not on this side. On the other side, and definitely make sure you shuffle your deck whenever you play. Oh, here we go. I'm just overlooking them. Oh. Well. Anyway, you can upgrade your levels on your abilities also from, you know, you're starting 1 to 3 to, you know, not only make them more powerful, but sometimes you can also get, you know, little extra abilities down here. So if you don't get the main part, you might at least get this bottom part, and, you know, you can still do something on your turn to, you know, hurt your opponent. But again, this is a lot of fun. I highly recommend this. If nothing else, just, you know, get one of the 2-packs, because again, that's all you need. And they heavily play test this also to make sure that it's balanced. So, you know, one character is not more powerful than the other. They also have, you know, it's basically just down to your dice rolls. Oh, and then, yeah, I'll show this off too. My mother got me this. This is a little throw blanket that has, you know, obviously a bunch of horror characters on it. I mean, even some like obscure, like 80s stuff that only, you know, hardcore horror fans like I would, you know. So that's really cool. Got it right here for now. But also, keeping with the dice throne, I got one of the play mats. Oh. So yeah, this is the Seraph one. Again, based off the great art from Manny Tremblay. But yeah, do that again, and it looks a little bit bigger than like your normal like card game, your card game mat. So that's pretty cool too, and it feels great. Nice quality, nice thickness on it also. So got this, and also I bought one of their folding dice trays. This one is from has the Mad King on it, so that's the reason why all these characters are come together. You know, he holds a tournament each year, and, you know, yada yada yada. But, you know, it folds on the side. or snaps on the side, so there you go, and you're ready to sling. And yeah, feels good. Nice and sturdy. So yeah, we'll see how it rolls. 'Cause I haven't actually tried it out yet, but again, it looks really well made well. Sure you can really see the lettering on there, but it says dice thrown, and then of course keep rolling sixes. But there you have it for this edition of What's in the Box. Thank you for joining me on watching this video and all that. Again, I'll leave some links in the description. It's for Paizo, again, to their site, Dice Throne, so you can check that out. If I can find the one for Alice's Hot Sauce. I think it's just an international hot sauce store, but still, throw the link up for that too. So if you're interested, try this awesome stuff. But yeah, please continue to like, subscribe, share. Throw some comments in there if you're curious about any of this. Ask a question and whatnot. And yeah, till next time, keep on rolling, baby.